Cześć, witam was bardzo serdecznie z tej strony Damian Sulewski. To już jest 7. odcinek z serii Risen. Został mi jeden kawałek, aby uzyskać cały miecz Dona. No i właśnie dowiedziałem się, gdzie ten kawałek znajduje się. Ale jeszcze przy okazji pójdę do Brogara i pogadam z nim o jednej ciekawej misji.
Anything else for me to do?
Well, maybe one thing, if you're up to it.
Try me.
Okay. But don't say I didn't warn you. Have you ever collected funds generously donated by those grateful for their security?
Generously donated security funds. You mean protection money?
Shush! Not so bloody loud.
Who are you protecting?
What do you care?
You want me to do this job or not?
Maybe you can succeed where that damn Dorgan failed. Well, all the folks in this camp who ain't fighters, go and tell them their monthly payment is due. Collect it, then bring the gold back to me. Simple.
I'll take the job.
But can I trust you? Could be you're a shifty little fish.
I'll do it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I want it done, and I want it done right.
So, what if I run into problems?
It's your job, so it's your problem. I'm owed 200 gold. I don't care how you get it. Squeeze it out of them or find it another way. But don't come back with any less.
Right. Should I collect money from Sam?
No, Sam works for me. Good man. Knows the value of being discreet about his work.
Got it. Who exactly am I meant to be collecting from?
You got a hole in your head? Anyone who isn't one of my boys. Oscar the Smith, the workers, Hawkins, Enrico, Brannan and Dwight, the hunters, Doug and Lewis, and that swamp farmer Robar and his farmhand Obel. And hurry it up.
Okej, tego pana niestety nie lubimy. I pomyślałem, że po prostu nie pomożemy mu i jakby powiemy Rachel, co on wyprawia w obozie. Ale najpierw pójdę jeszcze po jeden odłamek. Ostatni odłamek ma Louis, który siedzi gdzieś tutaj, powinien siedzieć. O, jest. Maczuga. A przy okazji wezmę sobie.
Here, one beer for some information.
Hey, you got one. You're beautiful.
I'm looking for some pieces of a sword blade. Old, decorated with gold.
They're everywhere. Everyone's got one. Well, not Hawkins, or Jan, or Rachel, or Craig has one. I've seen it. It's quite big. And that moron has one as well.
What moron?
Dorgan, he's got a piece, moron. Of course Brogar has one. You'd have to take him apart to get it. And me, I've got one too.
You have one. I'll give you a beer for the piece of sword blade.
No way! What do you think I am, an idiot? It's easily worth 2.
2 piwa za odłamek, bardzo dobry deal.
Here, 2 beers.
Beer! Here you go.
Dzięki. Okej, czyli mamy wszystkie odłamki. Nie, haraczu nie będziemy zbierać. Jeszcze zapytamy się o jedną rzecz.
Shouldn't you be hunting?
Damn it, don't you start. Everything's going to hell, and I'm supposed to go hunting? No way! I'd rather sit here and have a little drink-a-dink-a-doo.
It's time to stop drinking and start hunting. Move it.
Whoa! You're starting to sound unfriendly. If you got some hunting you need doing, do it yourself.
Get hunting, or I'll get unpleasant.
Wait!
I'm waiting.
What? Right. You go and deal with these rats. They're over the... Oh, south of here. If you come back, I'll give you 30 cold groins. What do you think?
Those furry little rats you were worried about, they won't be looking at you funny again.
Hey, that was fast. You're a pretty good hunter. Here, 30 gold coins.
That's only 25.
Yeah? Oh, well, it's all I've got. I had 30 once.
Okej, dobra. Mamy już 5 odłamków miecza. I trzeba teraz pójść do Oscara. I żeby nam przekuł miecz dla Dona. Później pójdziemy do Rachel i powiem, co Brogar knuje.
Yeah, I should have thought of that.
I now have all the pieces of the sword blade.
I was right. It is a beautiful piece of work. Good job it has me to return some life to it, eh? And you still standing there staring at me? Supposes I owe you some sort of reward? Come back when I've finished the sword. I'll show you what a true craftsman can make. Here, from the ashes comes the phoenix, eh? Fucking beautiful, innit?
It's beautiful.
Isn't it? Give it back to me now. You don't want to scratch that.
Nie no, miecz jest mój. Na pewno mu nie oddam.
Sorry. I think I'll keep this.
Ha! Right. Give it back. I said, give me the sword. You fucker. You planned this. You just wanted the sword to get to the Don. You're gonna regret crossing me.
Spadaj. Chciałem nam ukraść miecz. A miecz jest, czy dobry jest ten miecz? Obrażenia cięte 30. No nie jest taki dobry. W porównaniu do tego, co mam. Okej, pójdźmy do Rachel. Na razie sprzedamy.
By the way,
Sprzedamy wszystkich, aby się upodobać Donowi.
Brogar is forcing Sam to work for him instead of hunting. He's sawing wood for Brogar's fire. That's why you've not been getting the meat you need.
Damn Brogar. I thought he was trying to undermine Esteban. He'd be nothing without the Don, and now I need that meat.
What do you want to do about it?
Me? You do what you can. There'll be a full-on rebellion if stomachs go empty. If you want to help out, get me meat and get Sam back out hunting.
Brogar has ordered me to collect protection money for him.
What? Really? And who are you supposed to collect it from?
From all the men here who aren't one of his fighters.
He's really gone too far this time. How long has he been getting money from them?
No idea.
All right, just play along. Collect the gold and find out who's not paying so willingly. Then we might be able to put a nail in Brogar's coffin. He's not taking over this camp. Not while I live.
I certainly wouldn't want to see him with any real power. Dorgan, one of Brogar's people, had this list on him.
Can I see it, please? Seems Dorgan was helping Brogar to pocket Esteban's gold. Where is he now?
Dead. I found him in a cave near the swamp.
This list will help. We'll need more evidence, though, if we're to persuade Esteban Brogar is working for his own interests.
Brogar is refusing to help the workers. They're being attacked by the creatures in the swamp.
That sounds like him. Wouldn't want to risk his precious fighters to protect the workers. This is all grist to the mill. Keep an eye on him. There's bound to be more.
More? It doesn't look like anyone is doing their job in this camp. Lewis claims Brogar wants to replace the Don.
Brogar's always been trouble, but since we've been in this swamp, Esteban's absence has really lowered morale. It gets tongues wagging and hands lazy. I wish you could see that. Talk to the men. This could be just the thing to get Esteban going again. Show him how bad things have got. But I'm going to need more proof than the word of a drunken hunter.
I heard the Don was interested in a sword. A golden sword. Well, I've got it.
Are you serious? So you actually found all the pieces? That's amazing. You can't even tell it was broken. Oscar certainly knows his metals.
Surely this is enough to get me an audience with the Don.
Are you kidding? He'll probably divorce me and marry you.
I'm guessing that means I can go in.
Okej, mamy miecz, idźmy do Dona, żeby się do niego przyłączyć. Mam nadzieję, że już nas puści.
Stop where you are. You ain't going another step closer to the Don.
Guarding. Guess that's a really important job.
Most important in the camp. I make sure people don't just stroll in to see the Don. He's very against strolling in, and I'm not pissing Rachel off or I won't get any grub. So, move along.
Rachel says I can talk to the Don.
Really? And I'm just supposed to believe you, eh?
Shall I bring her here? I'm sure she'd be delighted to know her orders aren't being followed.
Yeah, all right. I get the picture. Go in, but don't annoy him, or Rachel will be serving up both our guts for lunch.
Okej, idźmy dalej. I czy tutaj jest już Don, żołnierz? Jakieś panie. O, widać, że Don lubi się zabawić. Bardzo dobrze. I jest chyba sam Don, tak?
Is it your habit to walk into places unannounced? Who are you?
A castaway. I've come to offer you my services.
A castaway? I need true men. Lucky men. You saw your ship wrecked beneath you. Do you see that as luck?
When all but one other died and I lived, I call that luck.
Well, I suppose we're all castaways on this island. Cast away by life, now cast away by those stones. I'll give you a chance, castaway. Prove your luck to me.
I can offer you something others don't. Loyalty.
Loyalty is proven, not spoken. Words are just breath.
I have brought you the sword you were searching for.
This is Oscar's work. I can see that right away. We both sought this sword since we heard of it. Now here it is in my hands. Here, you deserve a little gold for bringing this to me. Pride gets eaten alive in this damn swamp. It gets swallowed by anger, poisoned by idleness. Sometimes I think Fincher is the only man jack of them left with any self-worth. And Fincher told me that you have pride. But do you have substance? I am in need of pride. So I shall give you a chance to prove yourself, castaway.
I'd like to know more about what's happening here. Why are you and your men in this swamp?
The Inquisitor has his claws stuck deep into the flesh of this island, a firm grip on the harbor town and the monastery. Well, that's what he thinks. And that's what others see. The Inquisition's numbers growing, men dragged into his service. What I see is a man making enemies, a man wasting his strength against the creatures in the ruins. So we wait here, the spider in the corner of the web, and we bide our time.
What is the Inquisitor looking for in the temple ruins?
The White Robes take everything they discover to the monastery, and there the mages are working to unlock some secret. This much I do know. So far, they've avoided this temple. But for how much longer?
Do the White Robes attack you and your men?
Right now, they are avoiding open war. But if they don't find what they're searching for elsewhere, I'm sure we can expect their eyes to turn to us.
What was it like before the Inquisitor was here?
Corrupt as any land ruled from the mainland. Governor after governor bleeding the people, courting favor. When their men, the garrison, were withdrawn to the mainland, we were ready. I took control. In the name of the people. The brothels were clean, the prices fair. Men had dignity, pride. Then the earth shook, the temple ruins rose, and the Inquisition and all their ways came after them. Why here? Of all the places they could have gone, why did they come here? The Inquisitor is hiding something from us, but I shall find his secret. And in the meantime, I shall strip as much as I can from those ruins. With gold. With gold, you can fight power.
What do you plan to do?
I want my town back. It is our town. It belongs to the people of this island, not the mainland. For that reason, I left some of my men there when we withdrew, gathering intelligence, frustrating the plans of the Inquisition. They were supposed to be sending me information, but I've heard little recently. These aren't times when plans run smoothly.
How can I help you?
Find out what is happening in Harbour Town. Find my men. I have no idea if my men are alive, in prison, dead, or worse, if they have defected. Go there. Discover the truth for me.
Okej, czyli naszym następnym zadaniem będzie pójście do miasta. Nie będzie trudne. Tak miałem tamtą stronę iść.
What are the names of your men in Harbour Town?
No, I don't trust you well enough for that. Go to the town and find them. And if you don't, and you are captured, without names there is still a chance they can stay free. I won't put my men in danger.
How do I get into Harbour Town without being seen by the Inquisition?
The town's rear gate is guarded by the Old Town Watch. They are men without a master, and their loyalty can be bought with a little gold.
When everyone is corrupt, in gold you trust. I am willing to go to the town for you.
Good. Go and find if my people are still loyal. One more thing.
Yes.
The Inquisitor. Gather all the information you can about him. Here in this hole, I am deaf and blind. I have to know what that fanatic is planning. For my people. For my island.
If I'm to serve, I'll need better armor.
Favors are earned. Prove your value and favor will follow.
To jeszcze nie dostaniemy pancerza? O kurde, ja myślałem, że już będę mógł się do niego przyłączyć. Coś ciekawego tu przeczyta?
Gold and water. The secret.
Nie, ale 10 doświadczenia. Bardzo fajnie.
What can I do for you? Perhaps some healing?
What can you offer for healing?
I have potions to ease your wounds. I'm well versed in the art of alchemy and prepare all potions myself.
Could you teach me something about alchemy?
That depends. Are you ready to learn? Is your mind open to the knowledge? Am I ready to teach you? Yes, I think I am. But there are dangers. This is not a discipline to be taken lightly. I shall guide you, but you must beware.
You're a mage, and you serve the Don.
Someone has to take care of the boys here. It falls to me to do so. It's an honor, and it allows me to do what I need to. The boys here are a little exuberant, but we have an arrangement. I heal them, and they leave me to carry out my studies in peace.
You study?
Certainly. There is much to discover here. Like, for example, the magic barrier in the lower vaults.
Surely not much can go wrong with mixing potions.
Normally, no. But the ingredients we use here are strange. We are far from the mainland, and the materials we are finding in these temples have unknown properties. My last experiment was almost literally my last, if you understand. So be warned.
Tell me more about your studies.
I am fascinated by those that built this temple, unraveling their ancient, dangerous secrets. This stone, for example. Obsidian, these ancients called it. Hugely resilient. It served them as a raw material for their weapons and armor. Weapons made of this would be very damaging.
So, if someone could find any weapons they had left behind. What can you tell me about the monastery?
It was a place of reflection and study. A
place of meditation. Now, though, it is little more than a brutal training ground for the Inquisitor. Where once silence and thought reigned, now there is the sound of quarterstaffs clashing as the Order's warriors practice. But there are those there who remain studious, who keep the Order's knowledge.
Is there anyone there who will share this knowledge?
You could try Master Illuma. He teaches scroll making. Simple magic it may be, but it would be a good idea not to underestimate the power of scrolls.
Thank you. I will talk to him if I see him.
I would. You won't regret it.
What magic barrier?
They were clever, the builders of this place. They did not rely on just iron and stone to keep people out. They knew the power of magic too. If you ever venture deeper into the temple, you'll find that out. And this isn't the only place on the island they protected with magic.
What must I do to acquire the skills needed in magic?
That path leads you to the harbor town. I think you should start your search for magic there.
Do you have things to sell?
Chyba nic nam niepotrzebne z tego co widzę. Chyba, że jakieś mikstury byśmy chcieli kupić, ale na razie nic nie chcemy. Coś może nas nauczyć o alchemii.
What can you teach me about alchemy?
Czy potrzebujemy coś? Alchemii? No chyba nie, no chyba, że w przyszłości będziemy chcieli jakieś mikstury. No chyba, że w jakiejś przyszłości będziemy chcieli jakieś mikstury robić, na przykład dodające siłę, czy zręczność, czy jakieś inne umiejętności, to wtedy by nam się przydało, a na razie kończymy z nim rozmowę. Okej, jeszcze pójdźmy sobie tutaj troszeczkę dalej. Czy coś tutaj ciekawego jest? Korzeń manny, okej, korzeń manny sobie weźmiemy. Mamy tu ogra i mamy jakiegoś pana.
What do you want?
What's behind that door?
No one's allowed into the Don's chamber. Don't even think about it. You'll regret it if you hang around here.
Right.
Okej, to tam nas nie wpuści. Trochę złota tutaj jest, ale nie wiem, czy nas ogr wtedy nie będzie chciał zabić, jeżeli coś ukradniemy z tej kubki. No chyba nawet nie ma nic tutaj ciekawego, tylko jakieś takie głupoty leżą. Złote monety, złoty talerz, złote monety. Głównie to złote monety, tu nie ma jakichś tam artefaktów ciekawych. Także może nie będziemy za bardzo ryzykować, tylko pogadamy sobie z naszym ogrem. Karakos się nazywa, no dobra, cześć.
Do not touch what is not yours.
That's a lot of gold you have there.
It is from the ruins. The Don's men gather it like bees. I am the bee's sting.
How did an ogre wind up guarding gold for an outlaw?
Don Esteban saved my life. Now I owe him that life. I, Karakos, work for Don Esteban and for my honor.
The Don must trust you to leave you with all his gold.
Don Esteban says, there is no one better than Karakos. Honor is what matters to me. Gold does not bring honor, only greed.
Looks like the Don couldn't have found a better guard.
Some people have tested Karakos. None have passed.
I can believe that.
The disloyal find death. The loyal I train to defend Don Esteban.
You train the men here?
Don Esteban needs strong arms and sharp axes.
I want to improve my fight.
Siła topór, no super. Także jak będziemy chcieli się szkolić w walce toporem, to wiemy gdzie przyjść. Okej, na razie zakończmy z nim rozmowę. Dobrze, że nie ukradliśmy żadnego złota, bo pewnie by nas chciał zaatakować. Czy możemy jeszcze pogadać z tym Donem? Nie. Jeszcze tu jest jakiś pan, nazywa się Fincher. Okej, to pogadajmy jeszcze z nim na szybko.
So, the Don's giving you a chance.
Yes.
Lucky you.
Lucky me.
I know what it looks like, him skulking in that temple. Let me give you some advice. Don't underestimate him. He's just waiting for the right time. This island is the Don's, and he's going to take it back.
What do you do for the Don?
I take care of things for him. Keep an eye on people. Right now, that mostly means the Inquisition, these white robes. These excavation sites are on our island. What right have the Inquisition to take everything? If you're not going to let them take you, you best get yourself some training.
Are you expecting the Inquisition to attack you?
They're building up their forces, pushing closer every day. It's only a matter of time before they try and overrun us.
What do you mean they're taking everything?
They're everywhere. A group of them even settled not far from the swamp in the southeast. They've been looting the temple ruin that shot out of the ground there. If we could capture that outpost, it would keep them off us for a little longer, give those beasts chance to whittle down their numbers.
Why haven't you captured it? Who is supposed to keep the white robes away?
Brogar and his fighters.
Brogar won't risk himself. Brogar is out to look after himself. He won't risk himself or his men.
And who, in your opinion, should lead his fighters?
Ja to zrobię.
I'll do it.
You will.
No one else here is doing anything. Someone needs to lead.
It's time for action. All right, go. Tell the fighters I sent you. Lead that attack. And get those white robes off our backs.
I want to improve my fighting skills.
Okej, co tu mamy? Mamy miecz. Okej, a będziemy chcieli się nauczyć miecza, to do niego przyjdziemy. I naszą misją będzie zaatakowanie chyba tych ruin, co wcześniej mijaliśmy, idąc do Dona. Czy coś jeszcze tutaj jest ciekawego? Pani tancerka chce ze mną gadać, czy nie? Pani tancerka i ma miecz? No słabo. Bym to widział. Po co jej miecz? Znaczy miecz, no topór. Okej, dobra, czyli ze wszystkimi pogadaliśmy tutaj. Także to by było chyba na tyle w tym odcinku. I do następnego razu w takim razie. Trzymajcie się ciepło i cześć!